the beautiful, beautiful sunflower, the wonderful iris, and then, of course, the rosebud, which is all pinks and purples.
They're moving us on only because it's final call on both of those two collections that are available. I want to ask Kate to please hang in there. I know you've been waiting on the phone, so we're going to get to you in just a moment, but we want to introduce to you the St. Barts collection.
Yes,
now, if you've ever been fortunate enough, it's probably one of the most expensive islands in the really. The rich and famous go,
Have you been? Have you been? I've never been either, but I hear it's fabulous.
I hear it's fabulous too, but it's everybody who talks about it and knows that I know a lot of the celebrities here at HSN have gone there.
Exactly.
I see this in one of the, not even 5-star, they're like 20-star boutiques.
I know,
over there.
Yeah.
This would be right there in the window up front with that $30,000 price tag.
I know. It really was.
So I'm so glad you named it St. Barts because it's perfect.
Isn't it true?
They look like, what did that center stone is opulent.
Yeah, that is a Swarovski white opal.
Oh.
And
Heidi,
isn't it
gorgeous.
brutal? I mean, to find a red and white necklace for the summer that doesn't look like you got it at the candy store.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, this to me is so upscale, fabulous, chic, town and country, killer, gorgeous pieces that you could wear out to the club with your wonderful navy blue jacket and a striped T-shirt and this necklace and these earrings, and really be the cat's pajamas. I mean, you really look like you're 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 going to be waiting for your yacht to pull up.
Right. It's so true, and you do very rarely that color.
That red.
On that, yes. Which it's like Siam rubies. That's that deep color.
Gorgeous?
There's a great close-up.
Those are beautiful.
It's $50 off our original HSN price because it is so limited. We offered it for $179.95. Wow. It's $129.95, and we're featuring a 4 or 5 monthly flex payments. The earrings are available for you at $99.95.
I love these earrings.
$40 off those earrings.
Yeah.
Talk about the casting, even in the backing. Look at this workmanship and detail. This is why we say fine fashion jewelry. It's so distinctive. You will not find anything like it anywhere. And that's a promise. And that's one of the only times you've ever used that white opal from Swarovski.
Yeah, it really, aren't they?
Gorgeous.
I mean, honestly, it's so hard to find great white jewelry. I mean,
it is.
It's
and
really
yet there's
hard.
color in there too.
Yeah.
I'm seeing pinks and neon greens and blues and yellows and oranges.
Yeah, and by the way, if you are loving the white opal, there is a Dare to Wear ring on hsn.com that it would go perfectly right back with this.
Under Heidi Daus.
Under Heidi Daus. Dare to wear.
Maybe so shop
oh my gosh.
on your tablet as you're giggling along with us.
Yes, indeed. I mean, it is just this huge, gorgeous, big white opal ring that, I personally, I wear these earrings, this necklace, and that Dare to Wear ring.
Pat found it, our producer on .com, so he's going to show that to us. It's exact.
It is, and it is. I'm telling you, girls, that is a big, that is a big, gorgeous freak. That is just a huge, gorgeous thing.
No doubt. Can we say hi to Kate, who has been holding from Wisconsin? Welcome, Kate. They told us you ordered that beautiful, magical blue, graceful landing necklace tonight.
Oh, how pretty. Hey, Kate.
Uh-oh. Hello? I thought I heard you there. There she is. Welcome, Kate.
Hi.
You're live on the air.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Heidi.
How are you tonight?
I am good, but I'm not Kate. I'm Kitty.
Oh, Kitty.
Oh, Kitty.
Sorry, Kitty.
Oh, Kitty. Oh, well, thank you for joining us, Kitty.
Heidi.
Tell me, are you having fun with us?
I am. I got the blue beaded necklace with the butterfly.
Oh, I love that one. I love that one.
Too.
Are you a collector of butterflies, Kate? Or Kitty? Sorry.
I am a collector of your jewelry, period.
Well, tell everybody why you love Heidi Daus jewelry so much, Kitty.
It's blingy.
And do you get compliments?
I do all the time.
Yeah.
Everybody just loves it. And the necklace that you're showing right now, on the middle part, are those blue stones or black?
In the middle part, okay, I see what you're saying. They're like sapphire.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
They are.
Blue.
Oh,
They are.
that.
They're like that Montana blue sapphire, Kitty. They're really quite spectacular.
because I was going to ask you if you could do a necklace in red, white, and blue, and there it is.
Hey, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
That's
but
right.
Very patriotic, too.
That is so true.
That's the most glorious red, white, and blue necklace I've ever seen.
No kidding. No kidding. I mean, really, we could go to the White House with this one.
There. Now, if you could connect me back to them, I want to order that too.
You betcha,
Oh,
Kitty.
thank you so much, Kitty.
Hold on the line, and thank you for sharing your wonderful testimonial.
Thank you, Kitty.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye.
Hold on, Kitty. Bye-bye, because it is final call going out on the necklace
I love
and on the
this.
matching earrings. First time that we're featuring these special event price.
Yes.
And if you want the ring, as we mentioned, you can jump on hsn.com.
Yes, absolutely.
I think you still have all sizes, but they're telling us it's limited.
And you know what? There are so many patriotic pins with Memorial Day just around the corner. There are fabulous patriotic pins on hsn.com. Go to the Heidi Daus page.
Yeah.